Well, and that's the thing. It's like again. One of the way I approach everything is I pay attention. Obviously, I want to be that example,
Yeah.
that's how I started with this whole show and telling you I'm not going to ask my kids to do something I'm not. So when I'm saying I want to be example, and when I said I don't cuss in front of my kids, but it's so much more than that. It's the way I treat their mom, the way that obviously my wife, right? How I treat her, how I treat my friends, how I treat my family, how I treat my eldest son. I mean, it's how I treat everyone.
Yeah.
And now he has a sister that's the same age. He gets to see how I treat her, and she gets to see how I treat him. And you again, you have a lot more opportunities, learning opportunities. It's not always fun and exciting when the kids going, I don't want this, or just crying because she took my things, but they learn so
Yep.
much more because it's always a learning opportunity, right? So again, and I understand, modern parenting because I didn't understand modern parenting. I didn't understand it. I do now because again, I am a researcher. When you guys talked about it, I
Yeah.
got me a book just so I can understand what you guys were
Yeah.
talking about. And
You
again,
read it from cover to cover.
right. And it again is just so I can understand what you're talking about, right? And again, that's not the way I parent. I am not a Spock. I'm not a any.
I have a question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or in your household, are you the dictator?
Okay. I am the leader, but so is my wife, so is my son, and so is Nat. We're all leaders in whatever we do, right? But if we need to make a choice, I'm making the best choice for all of us. Now, if the thing about it, if Jeffrey's going, well, what about whatever's? Okay, Jeffrey, what are we talking about? Okay, you know what? That makes sense. Let's go that direction, right? My wife's like, okay, you know what? That's the way we need to do it. All right, baby. That makes sense.